So you say you have like a Homer Simpson-esque relationship with your brain. I went and it's kind of
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
talk to your brain, right?
Right, because then it's like, I am my brain, referring to itself. So, like when Homer makes a deal with his brain, like if Homer's brain can figure something out for him, he'll get them both drunk, and they sort of agree like they're different
Mm,
beings.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Like, why is Homer's consciousness able to refer to his own brain as something distinct from himself? Like his brain is the boss of his consciousness or something.
Yes, like we kind of all just get that. We've all had some point where our brain kind of shows us something imaginary or has a really terrible intrusive thought, and it's like, wow, where did that come from? Why did my brain do that to me? It's like the brain is somehow outside of our consciousness as an experience within it. Wild.
And The Simpsons played with consciousness a lot, right? There's that episode where Homer meets his spirit animal, and it's this coyote voiced by Johnny Cash. And I cannot imagine a more perfect spirit animal for Homer Simpson than that.
Ha! Yeah, that's a good episode. It's sort of great how that character of the Johnny Coyote is introduced, where Homer has this wild psychedelic vision induced by Chief Wiggum's chili. I love how he kicks the turtle up and then out of this kind of like cosmic vengeance, it embiggens the pyramid he has to climb to meet Johnny.
Ambigens is such a great word. And I love how Johnny argues for Marge as Homer's soulmate. It's kind of like the bond that's kept The Simpsons going. So, like, what do you think about that? What do you think about Homer being Marge's soulmate?
The sort of wild thing that Johnny Cash's coyote spirit tells Homer is that he has to find his soulmate. And like Homer, as we do questions, if this isn't Marge, then who is it? And Homer kind of goes on this dark night of the soul, where he questions whether or not he and Marge are soulmates. And Springfield becomes this lonely place, devoid of love, so long as Homer questions Marge as his soulmate, and it's only when he decides she is that their reunion means something.
That kind of speaks to the weird nature of Springfield in general. Like, its location is a closely guarded, obscure secret. It shifts and changes based on the demands of the story, and it has no official scale or population number. Springfield is like someplace out of a cosmic horror. I mean, we get it. It's a cartoon, it doesn't have to make sense. The show even says that several times throughout the seasons.
Yeah, like it's kind of like Springfield is a character in itself, and it has this sort of really weirdly sweet and at times devastatingly touching sense of irony. Like the episode where Homer has to say goodbye to his mother after not seeing and then getting to know her again. And his reaction is to watch the sun set into the stars. And even though it's like this little cartoon man on this cartoon car, you feel the same thing he is. That sense of inevitable loss of letting go of people we love.
Yeah, Springfield is this sort of magical place because it's like real life only until it doesn't have to be. I love how it changes from being a smaller kind of town to being a huge city with these districts, especially in that episode where Bart is a newborn and they're in this like New York borough. And it's like, where is this place in Springfield? But like, it doesn't matter. And that's what's beautiful.
That's really brilliant of the show, though. There's some great couch gags. My favourite is the one where we sort of zoom out from Homer's head through out to space and the rest of the universe, then back out to the quarks, subatomic and atomic and molecular structures.
Then it zooms back out to his skin and his head. Ha, that's great. I like the one where it gets like more and more abstract until it's just two geometric representations of Homer and Marge saying they love each other in this weird kind of meta space.
Right, like the show is kind of predicting its own outcome. Like the show will go through so many iterations of stories that the only way to do anything new will be to sort of lethally abstract and deconstruct what the Simpsons even are. And that's how you arrive at these weird iterations of cartoon shapes saying they love each other in barely intelligible signs and sounds.
Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate too. Human entertainment will probably become so metastatic that it won't be able to not reference itself. But what I think is sweet about that sequence is before everything kind of collapses into this absurd void where meaning doesn't go on, the one thing that did is Marge and Homer's love. So it's like Johnny was right, and Marge and Homer will be soulmates in perpetuity and throughout their every iterations, no matter how deconstructed or reduced to their basest essence as they may be. Beautiful.